Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM, streaming live on the web at WLCNonline.com. Scott Kirby, Jake Johnston, Joe Ryan in with you this morning. Our man Lloyd behind the camera.
Lloyd.
And
Lloyd.
Jim behind the computer.
Go right into the microphones. Well, good move.
And we are live at the annual Humane Society of Logan County Garage Sale during the Route 66 Garage Sale weekend at the Logan County Fairgrounds.
Well, it's windy out here. Very windy.
Man, is it windy.
2 p.m. There's a nice little gust going through.
Nice breeze.
And
storm blew in there.
Tomorrow from 10 to 1. It's brought to you by Logan County Crime Stoppers, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers, Bright Idea Screen Printing, Embroidery, and Unique Gifts in Lincoln. Everything's inside where you'll find tons of sporting goods, furniture, home decor, and household items, CDs, DVDs, books, holiday, seasonal goodies, just all kinds of stuff.
Coffee cups?
Coffee, well, I guess we can probably sell them.
You can fill them with coffee if you like.
And be sure to stick around because you can join Big Daddy Jim from the Lincoln Country Morning Show Drive and Jeff number 2 from the Classic Rock Experience right after our show until noon with prizes, interviews, and information about all the programs, services of the Humane Society of Logan County has to offer. Whoa, that's a lot to read there. Do you like being called Big Daddy Jim? Is that just kind of
Daddy.
Big Daddy Jim?
You know, he just goes with the flow.
He just whatever.
He's water. Go with the current.
All the proceeds and benefits from the garage sale are to help fund the Humane Society of Logan County. For more information, please phone 217-737-4042. And a special thanks to Logan County Crime Stoppers and Bright Idea Screen Printing and Embroidery.
Big
nice job. That was a lot to take care of there.
Yeah.
You got through that like a chain.
Well, I cut out a whole paragraph. I figure they can cover that.
Don't tell
later.
the listeners that.
We're here till noon.
They need to know that.
I'm sure they'll cover it later. But we're here to talk about sports. Sports. It is a sports show.
Sometimes we completely miss the mark, don't we?
Well, I don't think we didn't talk much sports last week, but why would you when
we were getting barbecue
fed
delivered to us?
Wow. Was that good or what?
That was awesome.
I think it was a success. I haven't really heard much more information about the Up in Smoke. Joe, how'd it go?
Joe? I haven't seen numbers or anything like that, but I mean, most people I talked to said they had a good time. And,
yeah.
And I know,
I didn't have
did a great job. But.
Didn't have a chance to stick around. I had to head to Peoria for basketball tournament, but sounds like it was a pretty good time.
Yeah, had a lot of people commenting on it out at the store this week, so good turnout too. So good. It was a good weekend for it.
Good weather, good turnout.
I know what we had to eat was delicious.
No,
yeah.
It was a Mike.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mike Mills. Brought that into us. Yep. It was delicious.
And they're having a big thing down where he's from in September. They have their big barbecue.
Is that in Murfreesboro?
Murfreesboro. Sometime in September, I know Chris Grau, he's going to go down and cook. So, I don't know, maybe make a little trip down
Why don't we go down and eat?
Why don't we?
Okay. You know what? Another trip for the station, Jim.
I don't know.
One of these times it's going to happen.
Is that in the budget?
The hits just keep coming.
Murfreesboro? I mean, we can put all the equipment in Scott's truck.
Yeah.
Well, couldn't we talk on the way down and back, like just during the ride, just talk?
On the radio?
Yeah. Just about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what we do.
This is kind of like Seinfeld. This is a radio show about nothing.
Yep.
And there's no G in nothing.
Nothing?
Just nothing.
Nothing. Sports world. I guess we can talk about the Triple Crown winner. Since the last time we were on air, it happened.
It did happen.
It happened. American Pharoah
called you by. Which one was called that?
I think we all three.
I think we all three did.
All three called it.
We knew he was going to win.
Well, Joe usually go against the grain.
Yeah, Joe went against the grain.
You said no. He said he'd probably break his leg in turn 2.
I did not say. We can go right
No,
back
you
and
wanted.
that.
You said you wanted the.
I think something about breaking his leg and having to put him down on turn 2.
Yeah. Immediately.
You know where we're at today, fellas?
We are
at the Humane Society. Okay, let's think about the comment.
Well, that's humane.
Hey,
that's what they do.
We're trying to make it humane.
You guys are talking about putting a horse down at the Humane Society.
So the question is, does American Pharoah, him winning the Triple Crown, does that hurt horse racing or does it help it? Because it's been over 30 years since it's been done and the excitement's there. Now it's happened. What's that do for horse racing? Anybody?
Jake?
Anybody?
Well, I don't
Lloyd?
think
Jake, I'm looking right at you.
it can't hurt. It was a good question. I felt like we were on ESPN there a minute. That was a good question.
Yeah, well,
That is a solid question because now you don't have the lure of it's been so many years since they've had a winner. So I mean, I don't know. That'll be a good question for next year. See what the ratings will be and everything. I would think that maybe there'd be more people tuning in. You know, get another chance to see greatness like they missed out on possibly the year before.
Be interesting to see how much money Bobby Baffert's made off that horse, in 10 years.
Because I believe the ratings for that were not good at all.
No. Well, I didn't get to see it.
That's what I'm saying. I think the ratings on it were horrible.
Well, it's ran so late in the day. I mean, you run a race at 5:30 at night, people, go out for supper or do something.
But is that not a primetime event? I mean, you're talking a horse win the Triple Crown.
Not
and
really.
now it's done.
I think maybe started at 3:30 because the race lasts 2 or 3 minutes.
3:30, you're taking a nap.
No, I'm not. I'm up and going. But nobody's going to stick around. I mean, if you got stuff to do, maybe start early because most of the coverage is all obviously pre-race. The race alone.
Morning. How are you?
The race alone lasts 2-3 minutes, if that.
It doesn't last long.
So I don't know. I'm not a horse racing person. That's just my idea or my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I'm not a big horse racing guy. I do like the ponies, but at the same time, it is a good question if there's going to be more interest in it for next year or not.
I guess we'll have to wait
because
and see.
How it all played out, and now we have a Triple Crown winner that's recent, that's modern.
Right.
So,
I'll tell you, somebody turned that fan off and the bugs came back.
Yeah.
I think that was our executive producer. Turned that off.
Well,
Big Jim.
fail.
Wow. Got hot in here all of a sudden.
Got hot.
The bugs came back.
Yeah, we're getting swarmed with flies. Get on down here to there's a lot of people filling up in here. This building's full of stuff.
Where are we at?
Yards. We're at the Fairgrounds.
At the Fairgrounds.
Well, I don't know what this building's called.
It's a large expo building.
Expo building. Lloyd says it's the Expo building, and
They've got Crocs.
They're expoing.
How does Lloyd know
Kids.
all the stuff
I
he
don't
knows?
know. Lloyd
Dude,
He's like Mr. Wizard.
we're going to start calling him
I'm
Google.
telling you right now, he knows people's phone number from when he was a child that are probably no longer in existence, and that phone number would no longer be connected to that person. But I guarantee he remembers those phone numbers.
He's like that guy from, what's that guy's name? It was
Rain Man?
Tool guy.
Rain Man, kind of similar to Rain Man, definitely 7.
Remember that guy would always go over to the fence and talk to that guy we couldn't see and find out information? What's the name of that show, Lloyd? Do you know the name of that show? Home Improvement.
Oh.
Remember that guy?
Yeah,
Tim Allen.
you can never see his face.
Yeah, he'd always go over and get information.
Wilson?
That's like Lloyd. Yeah. That's
Wilson.
what Lloyd is.
Yeah, he just knows it all. Hey, that's good. It's good to have a guy like that on your team.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
Yeah, because for sure we need somebody smart on this team, or somebody that knows something.
Well,
What?
Who did?
what? Just real quick, there is the annual basketball tournament going on today at the high school and the rec.
Have they got the air on out there?
I don't think they have air.
Do they have fans?
I'm sure that they have to put fans in the back, Jim, just because it gets so hot and that floor does start sweating.
I bet your favorite father-in-law also got him a little air-conditioned room. He watches those games too.
I tell you what, they don't have time to sit in there. They do a good job with that, and they're on the go from all week. They've been busy with it, and it runs pretty smooth, and they have a lot of volunteers, a lot of help. So yeah,
Do they serve lunches and stuff there?
Yeah, they serve pork chops.
What kind's your favorite pork? I mean, what's
Mine's loin.
Loin. Yeah, they have some chopped up pork loin. Lion. But yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of shoppers in here today. Carry on.
I just lost my train of thought. What we're talking basketball. So if you want to watch some good basketball, they went 1-2 yesterday. It's a team that we're going to struggle on the boards because we're not real big. But I tell you what, we can shoot the ball. We can run and gun. We can get up the court fast. Our issue is going to be rebounding just because we got a bunch of 5'10" kids out there. But they're fun to watch.
Absolutely. I think I did see. I didn't see a game out there, but I saw one.
You went to Peoria.
Peoria.
Yeah, so you don't know where you're at anymore.
I saw.
Are you sure you're at the Rush concert last night? Or?
All that basketball just all runs the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. For those of you that didn't go, Rush was last night in Chicago.
Well, yeah. Thanks for the
Don't
invite.
miss them.
Yeah. Well, I already did.
We could talk about that. Go through a playlist, set list if you want.
Now, it's all right. But, hey, let's take a commercial break. We come back. We'll talk baseball. That's Jake's forte. He's just itching to talk baseball.
Do we have phone lines today?
We have phone lines, 737-3791.
What's that itching? It's more like flies or never mind.
And we have a couple of coupons here, good for one free entry to Cosmic Bowling, compliments of Logan Lanes on 1700 5th Street, Lincoln, Illinois. We come back from break. We'll have a trivia question for you, maybe, or some way you're going to win these tickets. Maybe just call and say hello.
Tell us a color.
Tell us a color.
If you can match the color that Lloyd is thinking when you call in,
then you're going to win two coupons to Cosmic Bowling. So stay tuned. You're in the cheap seats on 96. Jake.
I did. He was happy to go out too.
He had to go.
He was holding it pretty.
I'll tell you what, that's a nice job of coming in with that, Jim. You know
hey, welcome
That's
back.
your job. Good job.
To the Cheap Seats, and we are live at the annual Humane Society of Logan County, the garage sale during the Route 66 garage sale, sponsored by Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers and Bright Idea Screen Printing and Embroidery.
They're going to launch that rocket at any time. We're here at Nassau. Shuttle will be taking off at any given time.
What, did I say something wrong?
No, that fan sounds like we're getting ready.
Well,
you fired it up.
Hey, if anyone out there has any information concerning any crime in the Lincoln Logan County area, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers. Your information will be kept confidential and you will remain anonymous. Ooh, I can't believe I said that word. If your information leads to the arrest of the person involved in the crime, Crime Stoppers will pay you a cash reward of $1,000. Crime Stoppers has an answering machine to answer your calls. This is to protect you if you wish to remain anonymous. Your calls cannot be traced with this machine. You need to let us know how you can be contacted about the incident, or you must watch to see if the subject has been arrested. This is so we can make a payout to you. How to submit a tip. Call Crime Stoppers at 217-732-3000 or send an email to Crime Stoppers. So,
there may be somebody called today about you being on the radio.
I might cruise the streets tonight and
just find some crimes.
Just find some crimes and, $1,000.
You could put a tight spandex outfit on.
Bust a couple of guys a month. I'll be good.
You could kind of be like Batman.
Yeah. Get me a uniform.
If that's what you'll call it.
Yeah. We got a trivia question here. Hopefully you know it. If not, you can Google it.
Just go ahead.
Just go ahead.
We'll just
throw it out there. We don't care. Who was the pitcher from a rookie from the San Francisco Giants who just threw a no-hitter a couple days ago? Lloyd? He's shaking his head. Yes. Lloyd with one L.
Yep.
The rookie pitcher from the San Francisco Giants who just threw a no-hitter. Call 737-3791, and you're going to win 2 tickets for free bowling for Cosmic Bowling, which is a big hit at Logan Lanes at 1700 5th Street, Lincoln, Illinois. Who was the pitcher for the Giants? And what we got going on over here?
I don't know. Joe riling up the crowd.
People in the crowd yelling at us.
Well, let's stay on the topic of baseball.
Oh, she's getting a coffee cup right there.
And stay on the topic.
All right.
Okay.
Got that answer, don't
Got the answer. Lloyd, I'm 5 feet away from you. No need to text. Can't hear you. Just kidding. Let's stick with baseball, Jake.
Jake.
Yeah, you're the baseball. You're the baseball guy. Yeah. Joe, he's just a guy.
He's a guy. All right.
You're a good guy, though.
Talk Rush if you're
a good
really
kid.
Sports.
How are your Cardinals looking? Holiday just hurt.
Yeah, he just went on the DL. Also, Lance Lynn also just went on the DL. That's a big hit for the Cardinals.
That stinks.
So we have about a third of our starting lineup out so far for from opening day. So
well, you guys you'll plug people in. You'll be all right.
And that was a comment made last night. That's what we do. He says we're Cardinals. It was John Jay in an interview. He says we're Cardinals. This is what we do. We got a guy go down, we pick it up, and we move forward.
I need to put somebody in for him.
So he's starting to hit the ball again. So if he starts hitting it could be a little more trouble. So
could be.
I think they still lead the division, don't they?
They still lead the division.
Yeah,
I think they're probably going to be, or they are the first team to 40 wins.
6.5 games up.
Oh, you got it right there. Good job, buddy.
Joe is on the go.
I'm on the go, but I just want to repeat that.
First team in Major League Baseball to 40 wins.
Yeah, congratulations.
Banged up.
Good job.
We're doing it. It's what the Cardinals do.
Yeah, it's good
Players
job.
make plays.
You guys
followed by the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yep, 6.5 in the Cubbies.
After that, there's no need to talk about any other teams, is there? I mean, there's nobody else really in contention there.
It's really a weak division after that.
You guys keep talking.
Got the Pirates and the Cardinals. And the Cardinals, they've been hurt pretty much all year and still plugging away in first place.
Congratulations.
40 wins.
That's a good accomplishment.
It's a start.
It's a start.
Yeah.
Actually, the Cubs aren't bad. They're doing all right, really. I like to jab at them a little bit, but
see, you guys can jab all you want because
they have their right field open.
I know.
5 games above 500.
Right field bleachers.
I would not have thought that in June.
No, me either. But you guys can jab all you want because I know.
Deep in your soul.
Deep in my soul, the little one that I have.
Yep.
That it's gonna happen.
Look at those kids stare at you like you're a farm animal.
It's gonna be joyous. We got some information.
Joy to the world.
Do you see those kids staring at you like you were a farm animal?
You are.
They're walking up just staring at you.
It's the hair.
Is that a goat? All right.
Guy's creepy.
Goat boy.
Cubbies lost a tough one last night in extra innings, 5-4.
Cattle prod with it. It's not a goat.
It's a dog and cat thing, and I don't think they have horses and goats out there.
Where at?
Wherever the Humane Society, whatever this we're doing here. Well, let's get back to baseball.
Boy, we're just lost.
Well,
all right, let's talk about the National
talk about the
West.
Phillies.
Phillies?
Oh no, we won't talk about the Phillies.
Yeah, let's talk about the Phillies.
Sorry, Lloyd.
Let's see, they've won 22 games already out of 62. Not bad. I don't know. I think that's a little below.
It's better than 21 games.
They're only 11 games back though in that division.
You know, actually though, talking about baseball, the New York Mets. I'd say who's the biggest surprise? The New York Mets being in first place, or the Washington Nationals not being in first place?
I'd say the Washington Nationals not being in first place.
Picking up Scherzer at the beginning of the year, everybody thought they were the lock. Well, and they were the team to
the Cubs
run
had
away
something
with
to do with that. You know, we beat them 3 out of 4. If we wouldn't have done that, they would be in first place.
There's something right there. He just dropped some knowledge on us.
I did.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
He's a smart guy. We're going to let him take over the show. Go ahead, Scott.
Nope.
You got this.
Oh, nope. Oh, what else we got there, Joe?
Well, what else would you like to talk about?
I don't know. Baseball.
We'll stay in that. We'll stay in the National League. The Dodgers have won 4 in a row, and they lead the West.
Here come the Dodgers.
With San Francisco right behind them.
Yep.
You know, it seems like San Francisco, when it comes down to it, they're always there.
San Francisco's going to be tough.
They got some solid pitching.
And they're made for the playoffs, so all they have to do is get in. It doesn't matter how they get in. You know.
Well, with this rookie pitcher, just throw a no-hitter, 7.37, 3.791. Then you got Madison Bumgarner and Lincecum. You know, that's pretty solid rotation right there. So yeah, they'll be there at the end. What else we got?
Well, let's move over to the American League. Yankees leading the East. Well, a tie with Tampa Bay, really, but they have less losses. But I think that's surprising. I didn't think the Yankees would be leading the East right now.
I didn't think A-Rod would be playing pretty much every day. And well.
Killing it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's, a couple hits away from being 3,000 hits now. And
he must have found another product that's untraceable.
Just past Barry Bonds for RBIs.
Yeah, he's trying to prove him wrong, isn't he? I can do this without that.
I can do this with it.
Well, he's still a big dude, but, I mean, it's...
Well, he's had a year rest. ready to go. Let's see what he does second half as that body starts.
I was going to say, as those knees start aching a little bit and everything else, we'll see how it plays out.
I think Tampa Bay's surprised up there. I mean, they're right up there with the Yankees.
Yeah.
Isn't that surprising?
Well, surprising
their pitching's holding up real well, yeah.
Boston in the cellar. You know, they've only won 27 games.
Yeah.
They started out on fire, but yeah.
And still only 7 games out.
Yep.
It's a pretty tight division. Kansas City, we knew they'd be there in the American League Central.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah, we knew that?
We knew that. Yep. Okay. And I think the surprise there are the White Sox, 6.5 back. I thought they'd be better than that.
Well,
yeah, there's a lot of people thought they'd win the division.
Yeah, and it's still early. But, yeah, they're struggling right now. They're pitching. They got Chris Sale. Then they just brought that rookie up, Rondon. They expect good things from him. They're struggling a little bit right now with the bats, but you know, they can turn around.
And then you look at the American League West with Houston leading the division.
They're on an 8-game skid though, aren't they? And they're still leading the division.
Well, they won big yesterday, so and then you got Texas. So you got Houston, and then you have Texas.
Well, Los Angeles their bats are starting to heat up with Pujols and Trout.
Yep. Well, Los Angeles is in third, followed by Seattle. That's a pretty good division, man.
Yeah.
Oakland's at the bottom, is in the cellar right there, and they are not playing real good ball.
No, they kind of cleaned house a little bit. You know, last year towards the end of the season, they
got rid of an MVP candidate who's looking like the MVP so far this year.
God,
Loria.
Yeah. Oh, well, then they got rid of Cepedas.
Yeah.
He's at Detroit.
He's in Detroit now.
And then, you know, you don't sign Samardzija. You know, they lost a lot. I think they kind of just, I wouldn't say rebuilding year, but they dumped a lot.
You know what? That's Billy Bean's way of doing business, though, man. He builds them up. They win for a while. He wants to win a world championship. He doesn't want to just make the playoffs.
Right. Well,
and I think it kind of makes sense, you know, in some ways. You want to be competitive every year, but at the same time, you want to find lightning in a bottle. You want to bring that world championship home. I mean, you as a Cub fan understand that.
Yeah.
Lloyd is a Phillies fan. He's won a few of them.
Lloyd's he's shopping right now. He's not even paying attention. He's looking for something to buy out here. And there's all kinds of stuff.
Well, that lady beat him to his coffee cup he won earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. She body checked him.
Was it a Phillies coffee cup?
Yeah.
No.
He said
no. We'll go find it, Lloyd.
Lauren.
We'll get her. We'll get her back for you. But hey, before we go to another commercial break, we got the 2015 Logan County Glass Recycling information. It's sponsored by the Lincoln Women's Club, Our Dog Group, and the Logan County Joint Solid Waste Agency. Glass will be collected the second Saturday of each month, May through October, at the Logan County Fairgrounds. Use the main entrance, the main gate. Collection dates are May 9th, June 13th, July 11th, August 15th, September 12th, and October 10th. Collection times are 9 a.m. till noon. Only container glass will be accepted. Food or beverage containers, clear glass, as well as amber, green, and blue will be accepted. Unacceptable items include broken glass, ceramics, dishware, light bulbs, fluorescent lights, window glass, and mirrors.
Oh, thought you would have known.
So basically, if you have a beer bottle, bring it in. That's it. Because they don't make Pepsi bottles anymore.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah. Harder to find, but yeah, I think IGA. I believe our friends at the IGA carry it.
Yeah. I remember back in the day when I was in high school, I worked at a grocery store, and that's when the 8-pack. You know, the 8-pack. Yeah, that's probably before your.
Did you really actually work?
Yeah, I did. Well, they had the 8-pack bottles, you know, and the cardboard. I had to go back in the shed and we had to separate them all, you know, because people go in and mix and match.
Oh, yeah, that's how you do it.
That was one of my duties, and boy, that
back in the shed.
Yeah, back in the shed.
I bet it was a big duty for you.
It was a big duty.
Back in the woodshed?
No, it was a shed out behind the store where they kept all the glass bottles and stuff, and then, yeah, you don't have to do that.
Was it hard for you to perform that kind of duty?
No, it was pretty easy.
Hard on kids to do that kind of thing.
No, it was not hard on me. It was an easy job.
That's got to be hard on you to do something like that.
You can tell right now. The way you're talking about it, it was hard on you.
Yeah, it's a bad memory for you.
Yeah, no, it was a good memory. That's why I brought it up. All right, let's take a break. We come back. We're going to talk some hockey.
NBA?
Are we going to talk NBA?
Why wouldn't we?
Why would we?
You want to talk hockey over NBA?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, we are going to talk some hockey.
Have you even watched
We'll talk NBA. We'll talk golf. We'll talk whatever you want. So stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM. Gotta let it go here. All right, that's good. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM. Streaming live on the web, WLCNonline.com. I'd like to thank our Cheap Seat sponsors, which we don't do enough, and that's our fault, and we're going to do that right now. We like to thank.
Whoa, that's whose fault?
That's my fault. Okay. And your fault, and Jake's fault. We got to thank our boy Jake's Furnishings, Jim Grimaldi, criminal defense attorney, the Christian Village, Eaton Corporation, St. Clair's Manor, Lincoln College, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, PC in Atlanta and Lincoln, Fricky Calvert Schrader, Community Action, Schneider Chiropractic Center, and Joe Ryan Country Financial Agent.
That's fine. Thanks.
Joe. When he's there, we thank him. Mission Mart, the Lincoln Hampton Inn Hotel, Grau Incorporated, Friendship Manor, Healthy Communities Partnership. Thanks for sponsoring this show. It's not always the best informational show, but we do appreciate it, and we try. What we got here?
Coming in hot.
We have a winner.
Breaking news now.
Breaking news. Come out tomorrow night and watch, which is tonight, because this is from yesterday. Yeah. Okay, well, you got to let me know that.
Well, you need to pay attention.
Is this USA Today app?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch Gavin along with a few other Central State 8 boys, Obadiah Church from Springfield, Cole Harper from Chatham Glenwood, at the 2015 IBCA All-Star Game in Pontiac High School tonight at 7 o'clock. The 1 and 2A boys play at 5, and the 3 and 4A boys play at 7. That says right there.
There you go.
Where's Obadiah going?
Obadiah.
I think.
I don't remember.
Was it
Harper?
Missouri State? Obadiah? I don't even know. I'm just making stuff up. I don't know.
Well, it is radio.
I know Gavin's going to Ohio
University,
where he's going. And he leaves here in a couple weeks. So I think he leaves. Talked to him the other day. He leaves June 28th to start his college career. Talked to him.
And we're going to miss him. He's a fun basketball player to watch the past 4 years. We're going to miss him.
And he's a good kid.
He's a good kid.
It's going to be hard on the program for them to move forward without him.
It sure is.
Well, I was talking to him last weekend, and these college programs, they give you what you're supposed to eat, what you're not supposed to eat, workouts and stuff like that. And he said he's not on a food restriction, so apparently they're wanting him to put on about 25-30 pounds and turn that into muscle. If you guys remember Ben Brackney when he left for college,
then
if you would see him now, boy,
he is big.
He's
Ben
a big Ben, and they'll put the pounds on Gavin, and they'll make him stronger. And I'm pretty excited to see how his college career goes, because you don't see that type of athlete very often. A 6'6", 6'7", that can shoot and
handle the ball.
Think he'll handle the ball much in college? Probably not.
Probably not. He's probably going to be maybe a 3
wing shooter. Yeah.
He's going to be a shooter.
I guess depends on the kind of weight he puts on stuff. He's aggressive. He does what he's dependent on to do. Or expected to do. So
we want to extend our good luck vibes to Gavin, and have fun over there at college playing ball, and we'll be checking you out on TV. They do air a lot of games. They were on TV quite a bit last year, so hopefully we'll be able to follow him on the old television.
Is this your way of taking things serious for the next?
Yep, that was our serious plug. Now back to nonsense.
All right,
pull up some NHL.
Tell us some more nonsense. Hey, we're going.
Trivia. Yeah, we're gonna sweeten this pot up. We're gonna add 2 nights Action Park tickets, which that's a value of at least $60.
70. 35 a piece.
35 a piece.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're going to add that with this bowling. And if you call us at 737-3791 and tell us you've been listening to the Cheap Seats, you're going to win these tickets.
Tell us your name.
Tell us your name, and you're going to win.
You're going to win.
And, you know,
So let's say, hypothetically, Jim Grimaldi calls in.
Yeah.
hey, Jim.
And he says, I'm John Mommet.
It's not a winner.
Not a winner.
Not
Not
a
a
winner.
winner.
That's
fraud.
yeah, that's fraud. You said fraud, right? Not frog.
Fraud, same thing.
Frog. That's frog.
Am I Scott Kirby?
No, you are not. You're a wannabe.
Hey, Metallica going to open up or play the national anthem for Game 5.
Yes.
Finals.
You know what? They need to do something down in
That's
Tampa.
fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
You know what's more fun than that?
No.
Going to a Rush concert.
No. Yeah, but no.
Downtown Bloomington for some cocktails?
Oh, Jim Cornelison for the Blackhawks. You guys watch that at all?
Blackhawks?
No.
What are the
Okay,
Blackhawks?
well, Game 6, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna sit down in front of the TV at 7 o'clock.
What time do the Red Wings play?
They don't.
Oh.
And you're gonna watch Jim Cornelison sing the national anthem. It'll give you goosebumps.
Oh, I've seen that, yes.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
I didn't know his name.
The whole place, it's kind of obviously a Blackhawk, or it's a Jim Cornelison thing.
Yeah.
Whenever he sings, the whole crowd is supposed to cheer and just yell. And we went to the boys basketball 4A championship, and he sang the national anthem for that.
Awesome.
And that was pretty cool, because he's just not some bum off the streets.
Are you saying the Metallica's bums off the street?
No, I'm not saying that at all, but they're no Jim Cornelison.
All right.
I'm telling you that.
All right.
I thought that was funny, not just a bum off the street.
Well, we're going to try to get him into a regular game next year.
Perfect.
We got a call? We have a call. And see, you add night's action tickets to bowling. People call. And go ahead, caller. Hello. Okay. Grandma V.
Grandma V, morning. I know who that is.
Joe knows everybody.
I dunked a lot over there on that rim.
Yeah.
Well, we got a hurricane.
I'm not saying anything important, that's for sure.
Hello. Hello, Grandma.
We got you, Grandma V. How you doing?
Are you selling a lot of goods? Yeah, well, everybody's doing it this weekend, so you got a little bit of competition.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
You got an answer to our trivia?
Well, she already answered it. It's Grandma V.
Oh, she did win.
All right.
Good one.
Well, we'll get these tickets to you. Thanks for calling in, and good luck today.
Good.
Well, that's what we do.
You're easily entertained if we are entertaining you. have a good day, Grandma V.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Grandma V, all right.
The mecca of basketball.
Yeah. Before we go to break, we'll talk real quick hockey. Game 5 tonight, Tampa Bay Blackhawks. Series tied at 2. Game is at
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Okay.
I'd say whoever wins this game is going to take the series.
I think, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good observation.
Did you expect them to be this far?
Who?
When the season started?
Hawks? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think most people had them winning it.
Yeah.
But I mean, as the season went on and they had injuries I didn't think they were going to get
hurt.
To tell you the truth.
Well, now Tampa Bay's goalies looks like he's going to be out.
Bishop, yeah, he didn't play last game, but that rookie came in, did a solid job.
Yep.
Coach for Tampa Bay said Bishop's going to play again, so we'll see who's in the net tonight.
Yep.
But that's Game 5 tonight in Tampa Bay, 7 o'clock. The puck will drop, and hopefully the Hawks come with victory. And like you said, Jake, whoever wins this game, did you say it or Joe? Probably you.
Jake.
Okay.
He's the smarter one.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, whoever wins tonight is probably going to win that series. But let's take a commercial break. We'll come back. We're going to have somebody from the Humane Society talking with us, and they can tell you a little bit more information on what's going on out here
and
what
popcorn.
this is all about, and free popcorn. So stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats on 96.3.
Cats like mouses, cats like meat, cats like boxes, cats like sleep, cats like lasers, cats like running, cats like birds, cats like kitty go, kitty meow it on the front.
Yeah.
Kitty go, kitty meow
Pretty
it
good.
on the front.
I don't even want to know where Jim gets these songs.
Cats like playing, cats like hats, cats like
Have you ever heard that song in your life? Where do you get that stuff?
Except of
I don't even want to know. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM. We're at the Fairgrounds for the Humane Society of Logan County Garage Sale, and we have Ellen Burbage in with us this morning. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't butcher it.
No.
Thanks for joining us this morning, and tell the listeners what's going on out here and what it's for.
Okay, well, good morning, Lincoln. It's so nice. What a beautiful day we have out here, and we're so glad to have WLCN here for our garage sale. This is our largest fundraiser of the year for the Humane Society, and we have lots and lots and lots of stuff that is in really good shape with really good prices, and we would like everybody to come out and see what we have. We are also taking orders for Papa Murphy pizzas to be delivered to Lincoln June the 25th. So come out and put your order in, and we would love to. It's another fundraiser. The owner of Papa Murphy's is giving us $5 per pizza, so you'll be making a donation to the Humane Society too.
Nice.
We have furniture and all kinds of children's clothes and lots of Christmas stuff, and just really good items. And so please come out and see us. I'm sure everybody will find something to buy to help the animals at the shelter. And we're so proud of our shelter and our pet cemetery. And without the citizens of Logan County, we couldn't have made this possible. So we know you'll come out and support us. And thank you very much.
Now, where do these items come from? Are they donated out throughout the year, or is it?
Yeah, we've been collecting items ever since the end of the garage sale last year, and we keep them in storage. And then we have about 6 or 7 drop-off dates in May and the first part of June, and just people who are either want new furniture, cleaning out their closets. We were busy. The ladies that organized all this, they worked extremely hard. It's very organized, and we have just a myriad of stuff from all kinds of places. We had power saws, we had snow blowers, I saw somebody with a gutter cleaner, just all kinds of different things that you don't see at normal garage sales. So
See a basketball hoop over there. Ready to go?
Yep, there is a
Cubs jacket.
Yes, we had a Cubs jacket, and we had a signed Arthur. Is it Arthur Pujols or somebody with the Cardinals? Anyway,
Alberta.
Yeah, whatever his name is. So
yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Whatever his name is.
I don't know them, so I don't care. But anyway, that was a treasure for somebody, so that was a good thing. And we still have some really nice furniture left also. So
a lot of stuff out there.
I got a couple of TVs over there.
Well, the TVs actually are on loan from P&M Communications. They loaned us those, so we've showcasing our animals and our volunteers and
so
things.
They're not for sale.
Right, and we have pictures of all our animals that we have for adoption. So if you don't want to come to the garage sale, stop by the shelter and visit our animals.
Right
Come
now,
pick one up, right?
Right, that's exactly right.
How many animals do you have out there?
We have about 12 dogs and about probably 30 cats. We're pretty full, and we try and keep it that way because that's really all the larger the building is.
So how long will you keep them before they have to go?
They don't ever have to go.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Okay.
Not unless they're ill. I mean, we have had to euthanize several animals because they were very sick. But other than that, if they don't get adopted, they will live there. We have several old cats that I'm sure will be there, and they're just as happy as they can be because our cat rooms are wonderful. They're open, free roaming, and the cats are happy. It's the older dogs that have to stay in a pen that concern you. So we try to get those out, but no, we do not put them down.
Oh, awesome.
That's good to hear.
Yes, no.
Very good to hear.
So
So if somebody would want to adopt a pet, there's a little process that they have
That
to go
is correct.
through.
They have to fill out an application, and if they already have animals, they have to have their animals have to be up to date with their shots and those kind of things. We do a vet check to make sure that they will care for those animals, and we prefer to have animals that are not going to be left outside. They can be left outside during the day, but we don't want animals that are left outside. And if they're, then they have to fill out an application and come in and talk to our adoption counselor and come and meet the animals. And we have a room where they can, and if they have other animals and they want to see if they get along, they can bring, they can make an appointment to bring those. So if they want to do something, just call 217-737-4042 and talk to Mary, who's the shelter manager, and she'll set it up for them.
Well, let's back up and talk about to see if they get along. Do you just put them in a room together and let's see kind of what goes on?
Well, we don't let them all by themselves. No, no, Joe. We monitor them, but you can usually tell right away whether animals are going to get along. And we've had very few people who have brought their animals in that they haven't adapted to the animal they want to adopt. But we don't want to put the animal that somebody already has in a position where it has to be uncomfortable with another animal. And likewise with our shelter animals, we want them to go into a place where they will be comfortable also.
Right.
And the fees involved would be like roughly what would it cost?
Adoptions of dogs, I think, are $95, and cats are less than that, 60 maybe. See, I don't know because I don't do it, but I'm sorry, but it's less than $100, and that includes all their shots, and we microchip them before they leave, and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, they're spayed and neutered also. When we get animals in, if they're not spayed or neutered, we do that immediately. So
now, how hard would it be to put a microchip in him? Well, would it be in his ear?
Yeah, you could put one in his ear and you can track them.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Is there an app for that?
There's another. We do have microchip readers at the shelter also. So if somebody finds an animal and they are sure it belongs to somebody, they can bring it to the shelter and we could read it. And so, in fact, we had 2 dogs just this last week that had got loose in town, and somebody found them and brought them to the shelter, and they were microchipped, and so we found their owners, and that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Yeah. So
see,
it's always a good thing to find your pet.
Yeah, it is, because I've chased mine around the neighborhood more than once, and it's just scary.
Sometimes they have a mind of their own.
Oh no, all the time. So, and we do a lot of other really good things. We run a spay and neuter transport to APL in Springfield for inexpensive spay and neuter, and we encourage people to neuter and spay their animals, because that way we keep the population down, and animals are better cared for in that situation, and they're better pets too. So, and we also have if people need food, have an economic need for food, we help them with their food, and so we do a lot of other things other than just adopt the pets.
Have you checked out Springfield, for instance? There's shelters for
we've
animals.
been to a whole lot of shelters.
So how many would they have? At one, like you're telling us you have about 30 or so.
You're right. They have probably 3 times as many animals as we have. Yeah.
And they do put them down, don't they? I don't think they can keep them all.
No, you can't keep all those animals. But the one thing that we do very well is we cooperate very well with animal control, and so we have a good relationship with them, and so we are able to save other animals if she has animals that she thinks are really adoptable sometimes, and they're not afraid they're not going to get out, then we will take them. So, and it's good to have two entities in town that can work really well together, and then there's Logan County Rescue, who does nothing but transport animals to rescue. So we're lucky in this county that we have entities that do all kinds of different things.
In general, do you think people take better care of their pets today than they did 30 years ago?
They don't run like they used to.
I say you don't see as many dogs.
No, when I was growing up, our dog came home at night if he came home then,
Came home when he was hungry.
Hungry, that's right. And now you don't see that, and you don't see near as many dead animals on the road and that kind of stuff. So I think they do.
Seems like it.
Yeah, it does. And people, for me, my pets are, like my kids. And I think a lot of people are like that. It's a very traumatic thing, and we have developed the grounds at the shelter into a pet cemetery, which is also now we are able to take human remains too. So if you want to be with your animals, you can buy a plot, and it's very inexpensive. So
Really? Yes,
you can.
I did not know that.
Yes, and it's and a lot of people don't. We can't take bodies or but everything has to be cremated. But it's and it's beautiful out there. So and it's we had several people already buy plots, which is kind of exciting.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so.
All right, Ellen. Well, thanks for stopping in with us
Thank
this
you
morning.
for having me,
And you're
guys.
here all day, right?
We are here all day till 2 o'clock, and tomorrow 10 to 2 also. So
All
please
right.
come out and see us and do all kinds of fun things. We've got all kinds of different things that you can do and see, and we've got free popcorn.
And it's all price to move, right?
Yes, price to move.
Yeah, you
yes.
don't want to take any of this home.
No, we don't.
We
All right.
understand.
Thanks.
Yep, that's Ellen
Thanks,
Burbage
Elle.
with the Lincoln Logan County Humane Society. And that's going to do it for us, Joe. Jake already left. He's gone. He had something to do. He just goes. Be sure to stick around because we got Big Daddy Jim, Jeff number 2. They're going to stick around along with Lisa, the Fix 96 prize girl. They'll be here till noon. So stay tuned to the Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM.
Good day.
Good day.